Hello, Harvest. My good friend, Pastor Fred Neal, is got a word for you. He is the pastor of Redemption Church in Lower Borough. We love Redemption. We love Pastor Fred. Many of you may not know it. He got his start right here at Harvest, where he was our student pastor, and after that, our very first campus pastor. We love Pastor Fred, so I'm sure you'll like to hear what he has to say.
I am Fred Neal. I'm the lead pastor here at Redemption, and we planted in 2019. It's at Harvest for 16 years, 2003 to 2019. So the first 6 years, if I got my numbers correctly, were I was the youth pastor at Katanning. That was the only campus at the time. In 2009, we were going to launch the Petrolia Valley campus, and I transitioned to be the campus pastor there, and that's where I was the next 10 years before coming to Lower Borough. I never considered myself called to plant a church because I always thought of planting as you parachute into an unknown place and start from nothing, right? And I never felt like I had the right skill set and gifting for that, like hanging out in coffee shops and striking up conversations with people's not really my thing. So I just didn't think I'd be super effective at that. As I knew God was calling me into a lead pastor role, as I started looking at other opportunities, I was like, man, I came from a church I really, really love, and I just can't imagine going into somebody else's culture or somebody else's there's just so much that you inherit when you take over pastoring an existing church. That's when God started working on me, I think, to plant, and convinced me to plant. We wanted to plant a church that was biblically faithful, contemporary in its feel. Wanted to be a church that people felt comfortable walking into, where they would hear the word of God, where they'd experience true relationships, and be transformed by the gospel. Our mission statement is to declare and demonstrate God's plan of redemption. Some churches focus on the declaration, having the right words, having the right theology, having the right preaching, but they're not loving, they're not serving. Others are really concerned on meeting people's needs and loving people and welcoming people, but don't have the message to declare, right? But that's our reminder to combine the two. We want to serve and love our community. We want to be the hands and feet of Jesus, but we also want to declare the right message and teach solid biblical theology. Hopefully we've planted another church. That's the next thing that I think is really driving us as leaders here. What are we going to do? Because it's been our intention and our desire from the beginning to multiply and to plant other churches. And so now it's just putting the pieces together and actually getting a viable autonomous church off the ground somewhere else.